Hey everybody, Lorna from ScreenFeed here to announce some exciting new features and updates that are available now in local traffic maps. So we'll go over those today, I'll show some visual examples, and then we'll pop into a ScreenFeed account where I'll walk through how to set up and get started with your first new local traffic maps feed. Before we do that, I'm very excited to announce our first new notable feature, which is expanded global coverage. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest with you. What this means is that nearly any city around the world is going to be available now for displaying traffic content up on the screen. And this is going to be great. It's going to open a lot of doors for customers and partners. And just personally, I'm really excited to see what locations end up being chosen now that they're available. So in addition to that, we have expanded branding and customization options. Notably, you can add your own logo. So for some, this makes a huge difference. For some, it's just kind of an exciting plus. Beyond that, there are new background options, color, font, message options, and even animation options for just really customizing the content not only to your screens, but also to your network. So I'm excited to show you those in action. That's what we're gonna do next. We'll pop on over to a ScreenFeed account and I'll show you what the configuration looks like and how to grab the feed to schedule into your next playlist. So let's get started. All right, to get started with local traffic maps and create your first feed, head over to screenfeed.com and log into your account. If you don't have an account yet, why not? You're missing out on a lot of great content. Click on subscriptions. Mine is gonna take just a second to load in here. And search up maps in the dropdown. So for you guys, you'll want to define the amount of licenses that you need. This will be correlated with the amount of media players or displays that you're showing content on. Save that subscription and then click on feeds when you're done saving that subscription. We have a lot of content here in this account, so I'm going to search up traffic maps, but for you, find traffic maps and either scroll or find the blue create a feed button, and this is where the magic happens. Select the delivery method that you need, select your zone or display shape. That first new feature that I mentioned, expanded global coverage, is represented here. Nearly any postal code or city, state, or latitude and longitude is now represented in traffic maps. I'm going to choose Minneapolis, ScreenFeed's home base. And then that second feature that I mentioned of additional branding and customization options is where you can control that here. So check out the different fonts available, the different background patterns available. You can even play around with the colors. Change some different message options if you want to show a sponsored by text, a fallback text in case there's some network downtime that's unexpected, or title text, you can change that. And you can also add in your own logo, most notably. So once that is defined, select your desired language. If you have a duration preference, you can say how long each item should be displayed. And I'm going to then name my feed. I'll go ahead and create my feed. At this point, the feed is ready to be copied and used in your CMS of choice. For today, I'll go ahead and preview it in the browser so you guys can see what Minneapolis traffic looks like. All right, please pardon this brief cut as we wrap up here, but traffic is looking great in the Minneapolis area. So I hope what you take away is that it just takes a couple clicks to get started with local traffic maps. Of course, if you have any questions at all, please reach out to support@screenfeed.com or sales@screenfeed.com. We'd be happy to help you. Hope you give it a try. Can't wait to hear what you think, and thanks so much for watching.